We invite you to come to the Morristown Green on Sunday, July 8th to celebrate the diverse cultural, religious, and ethnic gifts of your neighbors who live and work in the Morristown community.
Morristown is composed of a diverse group of people. We see each other, but we don't know each other. Celebrating our diversity validates and honors our differences while increasing our understanding of each other. This makes it easier to see people as people who, in spite of our differences, share the same human needs. This will help to build a stronger community.
Uniting gives us the opportunity to meet each other face to face, which in turn allows us to appreciate the strengths and qualities of every group. At the same time, it lets us see the needs and weaknesses within the community that we must grow in. This will enlighten us to have a better understanding and more consideration for our fellow residents. Our faith teaches us and requires us to love our neighbor and to practice that golden rule, something deeply needed in our nation. Let's become a model of true community for all.
Following the tradition of Abraham, we wish to welcome everyone into our tent. By getting to know our neighbors, we can build friendships and foster understanding and peace.
We should celebrate diversity because it is part of God's design for mankind. From a single pair of parents, God made us into nations and tribes so that we may know each other and act honorably towards one another. The most honorable person in the sight of God is the most righteous.
The church is to be a community of love, which includes all people. As we participate in God's mission to care for one another, let us work towards establishing a world where justice, peace, and love abound.
The strength of a nation, a state, or community can only be found in the collective unity or the sum of its parts. The historical greatness of America has been its sense of being a melting pot, forging a uniqueness found in diversity. To continue to reap the powerful and the productive benefits of diversity, it is imperative that we not only celebrate diversity, but that we embrace it in our communities and in our schools.
I'm so grateful to have attended MHS for a number of reasons, diversity being one of them. To grow up and be exposed to diversity at MHS aided my understanding of my surrounding community as well as the world. Thus, I am a more tolerant and accepting person today because of it.
Personally, I feel that the diversity in Morristown helps break the barrier of differences and unites us together as one. Everyone knows each other, and it's just a wonderful place to call my home. Similar to a family structure, if something occurs to one member, then all are affected, and that's exactly how Morristown is. As one big family, we're here to live and learn from one another, but most importantly, we're here to grow together. Personalmente, yo creo que la diversidad en Morristown nos ha ayudado a reunirnos como una gran familia.
So diversity has helped me form unforgettable connections with people of other ethnicities. It has also helped me appreciate and cherish the different cultures we have represented here.
While the students and staff at MHS are wonderful as is, what truly makes Morristown High School shine is all of the diversity that it has to offer. I've never known another place to be as welcoming or as accepting of people of all creeds and backgrounds and colors as MHS. There really is no other place like it, and that's how I know I'm lucky to call the school home.
Pelos últimos 2 anos, eu cresci e me desenvolvi tanto na comunidade de Morristown que eu acredito que eu não posso nem citar todos os exemplos. Eu conheci tantas culturas e línguas e religiões que são muitas coisas que eu não consigo nem trazer agora para a mesa. Eu acredito que nosso mundo está ficando cada vez mais globalizado e por morar em Morristown, nada pode me parar agora. For the past 2 years, I've been getting more and more involved in the most diverse high school community I've ever seen. I was able to get to know some really different cultures, languages, religions, and so many things that I cannot even count right now. I believe our world is becoming more and more globalized every single day. And by being exposed to such rich diversity, I believe I'm being better prepared to face the future of my own generation.
La diversidad me ha ayudado a formar conexiones con gente de otros países y me ha ayudado a agradecer y amar las diferentes culturas que están representadas aquí en Morristown.
Growing up in such a diverse community has been such a blessing to me. I actually grew up in New Brunswick, where the community wasn't diverse at all, and I was the only one who looked like me. But then I moved to Morristown, and I was surrounded by a sea of people who looked like me, and then there were some who didn't. And I had all different types of ethnicities and cultures and beliefs in my classes. I'm going off to college soon, and I feel so fortunate to be able to have grown up in Morristown and experience all of these things. Because when I go to college, it won't be such a culture shock when I get there. So I urge all of you to go to Diversity Day to get a little taste of what I experience every day living in Morristown and going to Morristown High School.
We invite you to come to Morristown Green for Diversity Day on Sunday, July 8th.
At 11 a.m., there will be an interfaith service of worship to which all are invited, followed by an afternoon of music and entertainment from noon to 4 p.m.
Our day will include a sampling of local and international food prepared jointly by the various local organizations which make up our Diversity Day committee.
Diversity Day is designed to help us learn more about each other, build bridges, support one another, while showcasing some of the unique gifts that each group has to offer.
As one community, our goal is to promote tolerance, peace, and understanding. Diversity Day is an open and free event for all ages, so come, enjoy, and get to know your neighbors. See you there.